Hi. Well, today out here at the range, I've got a real piece of history out here. This is a Winchester model 1901 10 gauge lever action shotgun. The old 10 gauges were chambered for either 2 5/8 or 2 7/8 inch shells. This one's chambered for 2 7/8. These old guns are big old beasts. If I remember right, this one was made in 1906, I think. Got some ammunition that will fit it. And actually, this is the first time that I've ever shot this gun. Seems to be in good mechanical condition. Somebody has chopped the end off of it and put kind of a makeshift butt pad on it. We'll load this thing up and try it. Okay, I got this old beast loaded up and we're going to try a few shots with it. Got 5 rounds in the magazine. You could top it off if you wanted to with a round in the chamber. Recoil's not as heavy as you would think, but it's still substantial. Well, these model 1901 Winchesters are big old beasts, but they're not near as heavy as what they look like they would be. See if we get the marking to show up here. .10 gauge full choke. One thing I should point out about these guns is if you're going to try to lower the hammer on a live round, it is real easy for your thumb to slip off of that hammer. So if you're going to do that, make sure you got it pointed in a safe direction and really bear down on that hammer when you lower it, because it's real easy for your thumb to slip off of it. Now, the way that you load one of these things isn't like a regular tube bed shotgun. When you work the action, if you go real slow on it, the riser won't come up. And then you can see the magazine right down here. And you actually load one of these from the top. Just slipping your shells down in there and into the magazine. And then when you close the action, the first shell in the magazine will come back on top of the riser, so that next time you work the action, the riser will come up and set the round up here to be fed into the chamber. You find the serial number on these down here on the bottom of the frame, just like you would on a Winchester lever action rifle. It's really a neat old gun. And the recoil is substantial. It is a 10 gauge after all, but it's a 2 7/8 inch 10 gauge shell, not a 3.5 like the modern ones. The recoil is probably a little bit more than you would get off of a say a Remington 870 pump, 12 gauge, but not a whole lot more. And these guns are a little heavier than a pump Remington, so that helps with the recoil some. I said the collector value has kind of been ruined on this gun by somebody putting what looks like a homemade recoil pad on it and cutting the stock down. But just in general, a pretty nice piece of history. So thanks for watching.